Hi, it's Ruth. I'm at the Hanson Gardens, which is another neighborhood garden a couple of blocks from where I live. See a little bit. It used to actually be a leper hospital decades ago, and one of my friends took it upon herself to lobby the city government, and it's been turned into a cultural center with a restaurant, cafe, museum, and it's quite lovely and relatively peaceful. So today I would like to speak a little bit about what to do when you've fallen out of the habit of focusing. This is the suggestion that came from my dear friend, colleague, former student Antoinette in Singapore. So thank you very much for this, Antoinette. So the first thing to do is to bring back both to mind and body what it was that you liked about having a regular focusing practice. And for those of you who have not yet had the good fortune to be introduced to focusing, let me just say you can use this process with anything that you're wanting to do and not doing. So let's say exercise. You know it would be quote unquote good for you and you're not doing it. So the first thing is to remind yourself of how you feel when you do it. And with focusing, for most people, you feel pretty wonderful afterwards, even if what comes inside isn't so pleasant. There's an incredible relief that comes, and release as well as insight when we sit with what's inside of us. So number one is to bring to mind and really get a felt sense, a feeling in your body of what you got from it. The second thing is what's in the way. So what's in the way of going back to a regular practice? For some people it's time. For some people they feel as though they can't do it. They're not good enough. They'll be judged. Everybody's got their own reasons. My reason, for example, for not making videos is I won't come across clearly, or it'll be boring, or my whole litany of reasons. At any rate, so bring to mind what's in the way. And then after that, again, remind yourself of what you can get by doing it. And oftentimes, just those steps are enough to encourage someone to go back to at least begin to have sessions again. I find also that for anything that I want to do regularly, that I really know will be good for me to do regularly, the best thing is to make a habit out of it. So what do I mean by habit? It's basically something that is going to happen in my day on a regular basis, like for me, preferably every day, and that I do at a certain time or with a certain person, both of those. So for example, I have two regular focusing partners, always the same time of the week. One's Tuesday mornings, one's Friday afternoons. That works really well with me, for me. A while back I was having trouble doing my yoga practice every day, so I just decided, okay, first thing every morning, before anything else, yoga. So I now have a 7-day-a-week yoga practice, which is really, really supporting me. And I could go on and on. So those are a few ideas. I feel like I know I've talked longer than I like to, but I'm hoping that there's something in here that might help you to return to something that you know benefits you, and that you've had some trouble. There's been something in the way of doing that. So that's it for now. I would love to hear what this brought up for you as you heard it, and if you would like to kind of take the risk to set an intention to move forward with something that you've been holding back on, feel free to leave it in the comments section, and then I and whoever else reads it can maybe send you encouraging energy. Okay, thank you very much for listening. Bye for now.